And hello everybody, Don B here, and today I'm just kind of, hadn't been on in a while, figured I'd do a quick little video just to update, let you know I'm still around. Hopefully maybe I'll get to do some more videos in the near future, but it's just kind of impossible right now. So anyway, here's what I've done. I decided I needed to get to know some of these new blocks with the Redstone update and 1.6 and everything coming up. So I sat down last night and decided to figure out how to build a item elevator. Now I know there will be a lot of other people out there saying that's my design and you stole that from me because that's just the nature of the game. There's only so many ways to skin a cat, and when you got a million people out there doing stuff, you're going to have some overlaps. But anyway, this I figured this one out all on my own. I didn't do any research or look at anything on this. So what I came up with is I've got a comparator coming out of a dropper. It feeds a repeater that's set on 4, and it comes back in and it uh, turns this repeater on, which powers the dropper to do its thing. And I've got a second repeater here that's going back into the comparator, which will turn it off and allow it to come back on. Originally, I didn't have that. I had each one of these layers that looked just like this with the comparator, repeater, and repeater. That will actually activate 2 droppers and make an item travel 3 spaces. And that was working fine when a single item was in it. But if I had a stack of items, then they would just backlog into here, and of course the signal strength would get stronger, and it was not allowing items to travel. They would clog up right here in these first 3 or 4 hoppers. So what I did was I added this. I put that on a 4 delay, and it may not need to be 4 delay. Excuse me. But that's working for me, so I'm going to leave it alone for now. Put the second repeater going back in to turn that off. Basically, turned it into a clock so that if there's something in here, it's going to pulse the signal through instead of come on and stay on, because without that pulse, this dropper will not work. And so that is setting the rate of flow for all items. So the rest of these didn't need that because it's only getting one item at a time, and it's not as fast. They all run at the same speed, I guess, which allows these to keep working and not back up. I just put these lights on it so I could kind of watch the travel of the items and see where things was going. I've got 9 items in here. If I turn this on, of course it's going to go into that hopper, feeds into the dropper, and they go all the way up. You can see it's made it up here, and then it shoots it out into these hoppers, which is going back to another dropper, which is shooting it down, and these items are just falling back down into these hoppers, and it's just creating a loop. So that's how that works. So then I decided I was going to look into these item droppers, or the item sorters. And these I'm not that familiar with. I watched 7 or 8 different videos from different people on building these item sorters, and they all have the same basic concept, so I'm not sure who would be the original, and I'm sure there's more than one person that has worked out how this works. So I don't know who to give credit for on this, but so like I said, I watched several different videos, and after I watched them all and kind of got the idea on they all had this same basic concept that I watched. And so this is what I've done. After watching those, I just built this um, principle, and this is tileable. You can extend this forever. As you can see here, I just turned the corner and kept it going. So basically, you have your hopper going into your chest with a programming hopper above it. So basically, this torch is turning this off where these items can't fall through. And this until the comparator here sends out a signal strong enough to come back down and power back through and turn this off to allow an item to fall, nothing's going to come through. So if I add one more piece of coal to this, it'll turn that hopper on, and it'll drop back down to where this is all that's in there. So you do have a few items in the system to make this work, but overall it's not that much. Like I said, I just got two pieces of coal here, and you do want to make sure whatever you use for blocks to stop the excess from going through, you do not want it to be something that you're going to have in your system sorting. Like I said, I'm using eggs, and I did happen to drop a stack of eggs into my system, and it messed everything up because, of course, the eggs come down into here and filled this up, and so I had to clean it all out and reprogram it. So don't use anything for a filler block that you're trying to sort because you will mess your deal up. So as you can see, I've got about a stack of everything in each one of these chests. This one is just a miscellaneous. Anything that you put into that chest or drop into that hopper that does not have a programmed place to go will come to this chest. And you can keep doing this. You could either drop it down a level, raise it up a level, bring it on around. You could run it forever until a chunk unloads and it'll work. And this system here, this elevator, I did leave the area where that unloaded, came back, and it picked right back up where it left off. It didn't hang up or anything, so it appears that it will work. It will pick up where it left off if you leave a loaded chunk and come back. So, but anyway, this system here, it's pretty awesome. If you want to learn how to build this, like I said, just on YouTube search for Minecraft sorting systems vanilla, and you'll get several videos from a bunch of different people with this concept on how to build these. And I would say just look at those and see what works for you and build it. What I think I'm going to try here, and if I have time this evening, I'll do it. I'm thinking I am going to build the shutter room system here as inspired by Etho, and then build the sorting system into that. I really like that shutter room, so basically I think all I would have to do here is bring these hoppers back 2 or 3 to get away from the redstone mechanics of the shutter room, and then build the actual sorting line back behind it where it would then just shoot things into the chest from a space back here. If you had items more than a chest, you could always bust out your floor and put a hopper there and have it feed into a floor, another chest that was at floor level, and then you could have a 2 double chest of that item if you needed the extra space. Well, what I did here was I used a chest and a hopper. They both feed into this system, which I used my little design that I worked out here on this. So basically it comes from the chest into the hopper that gets put into this dropper. It's then raised and goes up into the top row of hoppers here, and then as it finds its item here, it will drop down into this item hopper, and when there's more than 2 in here, it will send out a stronger signal from this comparator, which will in turn come back through and turn this repeater on, which will turn this torch off, which will unlock this hopper, allowing the items to fall through and go into the chest. I don't really like that I had to put this extra row here on this item elevator to get things up into this. So what I'm thinking I may do, I may actually raise this chest up 1 block to where all I need is this bottom row timer to get stuff into the system. Because like I said, this will shoot up. If I put an item here, it will come up to here and stop. So if I raise this all up 1 block, I can get rid of this top dropper, get rid of this row of redstone here, and then have everything just shoot out of that straight into the system and work. You know, applications here, if you had your base set up and your main mine was down under your main base, you could build this item elevator here going up, and then where that shoots across there, instead of hitting this dropper to fall back down, you would actually have it set up to where it fed into this chest or these hoppers that would then in turn get put into your sorting system and make that work. You know, once you figure out the logic on how this stuff works, you can figure out how to build just about anything. You could just look at some of the amazing things people are doing out there, whether it be, you know, I watch a lot of Etho and Generic B and B-dubs, And some of the stuff that those guys come up with are just amazing. Seth Bling, with a lot of his creations, they're just it's just almost limitless possibilities on some of the things you can do with this, and that's one of the things that makes Minecraft so awesome. Uh, hats off to Mojang for all of their updates and keeping the game interesting and moving forward. I just see lots of great things to come in this game in the near future with all the stuff that they're doing. Um, I had some problems with my pop mic. This is actually the third or fourth, maybe even the fifth time that I tried to make this video. So I'll listen back to it, but I think I got the sound problem pretty well taken care of. Um, if you do watch this video and you do have a problem with the sound, if you'll just let me know so I can, if I need to work on it some more and get it fixed. But I live in a little house with big air conditioner, and it makes a lot of noise. Trying to get that filtered out is very difficult. So, if you had a problem with the sound, let me know. If you like this video, let me know. If I can get the shutter system working with this sorting system, I may work on that a little bit tonight and see if I can do that. And if I do, I'll make a video of that and kind of showcase that off and let you see how that works. Um, but that's really about all I've got for now. Um, I can't wait to actually get going in a new version of Minecraft. I'm hoping to start a new vanilla world here before too long, or find a fresh vanilla world to get to go play in. We'll just kind of cross that bridge when we get there. But in the meantime, uh, when I'm able to do a little something like this, I'll do a video, get some videos up, and try to keep more videos up. And if you prefer, if I get something figured out on how to do it, I can actually try to do the videos where I'm building it and make it easier for someone else trying to build something. If that's what you want, let me know. I'll do whatever I can when I can to either do a tutorial type or just a showcase or whatever. So that's it for now. Hope everyone has a safe and fun 4th of July, and we'll see you next time.